Hey, everybody, it's Greg, Detroit's Love Guru, fully licensed professional counselor, relationship and sex specialist here in Metro Detroit, Michigan, Detroit's Love Guru. Welcome to another episode of the Art of Relationship Show. Tonight, going to be talking about cultural diversity, about shaking up your relationship, and I want you to challenge the status quo. So pay attention. We're going to kick off the show in just a bit, right here, live on Facebook.
Welcome to the Art of Relationships Show. Greg is Detroit's Love Guru, a licensed professional counselor, a relationship and sex specialist. The Art of Relationships Show will cover crucial elements in rebuilding the trust, emotional, and physical intimacy in your life. No more tit-for-tat arguments. Greg gets to the root of your challenges in a rapid, matter-of-fact format, plus applies compassion and humor. Join in discovering how to improve your romantic relationship and your own life. Yes, Greg also helps the single people out there. So listen, laugh, and climax. Greg is a licensed professional counselor, though to many, he's known as Detroit's Love Guru. The Art of Relationship Show is copyrighted. No use of the show in part or full is permitted without expressed written consent. The Art of Relationship Show is for mature audiences. Parental advisory is highly advised.
Hey, welcome back. This is the Art of Relationship Show, people, and it's new. You can call me live, people, with your questions, your comments, anything you want to ask or you want me to cover at 844-814-LOVE. That's 844-814-5683 or 844-814-LOVE. Okay, you can call me live, and I'd love to hear, your comments. You, as always, you can chat down below as well. And throughout your questions, your comments, any insights you have. And welcome, Sabrina. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for showing up. Earlier today, I did a little impromptu, if you will, sort of show, but it wasn't really my show. It was for Ehab, who is Muslim, lives in Egypt, and talking about sexual maybe differences in the Western cultures and Eastern, especially with the Muslim aspects in Egypt and, the cultural aspects, and trying to educate Muslims with sexual awareness, sexual knowledge in those aspects, and talking about, and there's some women that don't know what an orgasm is, sadly. They don't know, what it is. They don't know, they've never experienced this. They almost feel like it is, taboo to have an orgasm. And we're talking about these aspects. So I want to talk about these elements and talk about challenging the status quo, challenging cultural norms in your relationship and also society norms and everything else. Now, are you able to do, Are you able to do these aspects and rock the boat? That's what I want to know. I want to be able to, have you come out of your comfort zone and ask questions, challenges, right? When I was a kid, you never, ever, right? Question your parents. You never question religious that you follow, cultural norms, societal norms. It was taboo. Well, people that know me, I love being politically correct as long as it does not harm you or other people, plain and simple, right? So I'd love to hear these aspects and love to hear, how you're challenging norms in your own relationships, challenging views of what a woman is, what a man is, what sexual pleasure and what sexuality means to you. And what are you doing to challenge these norms to become the person you want to be, not that society, religion, or cultural norms want you to be, okay? Or how your mom, how your dad, how whoever raised you, grandfather, grandmother, how they raised you. And I want you to be able to challenge those. So we'll be able to, hit on these elements a little bit, give you the strength, I should say, just even improving that a little bit to go against the cultural norms and cut across the grain and how you were raised and how you were, taught to be. Is it right? Is it wrong? Again, I don't mean, cutting across being politically incorrect when it harms you, when it harms somebody else. I'm not about people being abusive. Well, Greg said I can, break the cultural norms. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, harming somebody else. I'm not talking about harming yourself and going against, consent of the other person. Hell no. Sabrina, shoot, can you do these an hour earlier? I have to drive right now to pick my daughter-in-law up. I have to share it so I can watch later. Ah, bummer. Leave that number in comments, please. I'm so calling next live. You know what? I would love to call, and I know, Sabrina, where you're at. I'm doing the show 8 p.m. Eastern time, New York time, Detroit time. Could I do it a little earlier? Maybe I could, but I'm trying to do it where maybe young kids are in bed, that type of thing. Adults have adult times. Hey, Teresa. Hey, what's up? I appreciate you showing up as well. And going back to, breaking up the cultural norms in your relationship and challenging the status quo, meaning, it's the status quo that the man always initiates sex, always initiates affection, that type of thing, right? What's wrong with you initiating sex out there, ladies? Are you able to, I want to lick you. I want to suck. Blah, blah, blah. You get where I'm going with that. That type of aspect. You know what? Who says that women can't initiate? It's 2020. Who says women can't enjoy sex? Who says they can't be horny, right? Some cultures, and we're talking about this earlier today, on, when I was live a little bit with Ehab, talking about there's a lot of men that complain, still in Egypt and trying to break this in the Muslim culture, that women cannot tell their man what they want sexually, what they want, what they don't like, whatever, that they're worried about the male ego. And it's shameful for women to say that. I say, screw that. No disrespect to Muslim or, Eastern cultures, not at all. And this is what we're talking about, breaking this societal norm and getting away from that. And what is taboo to a certain culture might not be taboo to you, and to challenge these belief systems. Okay. Challenging that, I hate to throw it out there. Well, forget it. I love throwing it out there, and I love being politically correct and being, different. I want you to shake it up that, sex needs to wait before marriage. And a lot of, there might be some cultures out there that men can have sex before marriage, but women are not allowed to. I'm like, who are they having sex with? You get me? So I'm all about shaking up societal cultural norms and challenging those type of beliefs. And again, it's 2020, people. And are you able to, break out of your comfort zone, break out of the societal norm and challenge those beliefs, right? Maybe a belief is, it's taboo to even have oral sex unless you're married, legally, religiously married in certain situations. Or maybe some people, right? They think it's okay to have oral sex, but not vaginal sex or anal sex until you're married type of aspect. Or even talking about, which was maybe I thought was a little bizarre. And Ehab mentioned that, there's a lady in Egypt who should not be going around doing this, causes more harm, more damage, that telling women that if a man touches your butt, your booty, or looks at your booty means he is gay. And I'm like, are you kidding me? For one thing, that is very damaging. There are people out there that are blatantly lying, blatantly giving miscommunications out there. And I want to challenge people. Where are you getting your information? Have you done research? Have you done empirical evidence research and studied this aspect, and not just throwing out there blatant lies and blatant harming other people and harming what they might enjoy and what they might, like to do and what they might, enjoy in as an individual, as a single person, but also as, a person in a relationship or being married. I want you to be able to challenge these elements and to be able to look at, what are you doing to go against the grain, right? To go against the societal norms. And who says your parents were right? Who raised you, right? Is it your life, excuse me, or is it somebody else's life you're living? Yes. Am I being disrespectful? Some people might view me as being disrespectful right now. I'm not about being disrespectful. And a lot of people look at if you challenge the societal norms, the cultural norms, the religious norms, oh my God, you're being so disrespectful. Or is it disrespectful that you want others to live the life that you want them to live? Is that being disrespectful? And being able to challenge and ask these questions and to go after, why was I taught this? Right? Why, why is this the way it's supposed to be? According to who? Right? So I want people to challenge this, and I'm all about going against the grain. I'm all about people, challenging societal norms, cultural norms. Again, as long as it does not hurt yourself or hurt other people. You get me? That it's consensual. And look at what other areas do you feel that you would like to be more open in your relationship. And these single people, maybe this was an issue in your relationship that you weren't able to speak your mind. Yeah, hold on. People are looking at me, Greg. Yeah, yeah. Empower me, speak my mind. I'm not talking about being disrespectful. You rotten mother. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about speaking your mind means, I want to try something sexual, or, I want to improve our communication. And that doesn't mean that, that you're able to be disrespectful. That doesn't mean that you go after and, I'm going to be disrespectful and speak your mind and this and that and whatever. It means being open in your relationship sexually, emotionally, communication aspects, and cut across the grain, right? How many people were raised maybe many years ago that women were supposed to be quiet, that they were supposed to just, just take it and, do what you're told and not rock the boat and to be total caregivers and sell yourself out? Hell no, I'm not for that, women. Not at all. Women that know me, college students that knew me before. No, I'm all about empowering women. I'm all about trying to get women to speak their mind and what they want, what they need, what pleasures them emotionally, mentally, sexually. Oh, hell yeah. And, soulfully. So are you able to go after it? And are you able to kick it up a little bit and look at those elements and be brave and challenge that? And some people don't like that. And when you are, some people will come at you, right? I'm honest. I throw out consequences. Some people will belittle you. They'll bash you. They'll call you names. They'll call you certain things, right? No, it's wrong. You need to sort of step away from that and get away from people that are going to disrespect you, that are not going to listen to your viewpoints. That doesn't mean they have to agree. You can disagree. Big time, right? People can disagree with me. Absolutely, right? But am I going to be disrespectful to those individuals that do disagree with me? No, not at all. You know what? You want to try to disrespect me, try to, maybe go against my views or what I try to teach. Have at it. Go after it, people. You know what? Am I going to get upset or throw shame? No, not at all. I'm going to be mature about it. I'm going to be an adult about it and be emotionally conscious about not selling myself out or taking it to where people want to maybe upset me. And when I teach about these cutting across cultural norms and grains, it's not about being disrespectful. It's about getting people to ask, why can't I enjoy anal sex? Why can't I enjoy oral sex? What is getting in the way of that? And can I love it? Can I crave it? That type of aspect, right? Or those people out there that are in an open relationship or that love swinging, that go after certain situations that, Why is that wrong with consenting adults? Oh my God, how can it be? It's totally against religious beliefs, God's beliefs. Have you talked to God? Has they mentioned that? Or is that men trying to, overpower and control women or other people that are different as long as it is in a consensual form? These are the aspects, I don't want people to live my life. I'm gonna, throw it out there. I'm a one-on-one man, heterosexual, one-on-one individual. That's just me. But I'm not going to bash somebody that wants to live their life differently than me. Not at all. Nor should anybody else. Now, that's consensual. I'm not talking about Greg said it's okay to break cultural norms and go out and rape. No, I said it's not about harming other people. Hell no. It's not about being selfish. It's not about being arrogant and being, it's all about you. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, going in your relationship. How do you want it to be? Oh, I want it to be how, my mom and dad, they were great. They had a great marriage, right? Well, why can't you challenge how they were and what works for you? You get me? That's where I want you to be able. Hey, Angela. Hey, welcome. I appreciate you showing up. I want people to challenge, your cultural beliefs, how you were raised, and who says what is a happy relationship? What is a healthy relationship? That type of aspect. What is great sexually? Everybody talks, the old adage about, the furries out there, right? Having sex with furry, animal costumes on. If that's their thing, is it hurting anybody else? No. So why bash it? That type of thing. That's what I'm going after. And if somebody doesn't want to live their life according to you, that's okay. It's not a wrong thing, but it's looking at going after how you want to live your life and being with somebody that's okay, that wants to live that similar lifestyle. Okay. And some people will shame you, they will guilt trip you, right? Oh my God, you like this sexually? Oh my God, that's rotten. You're a slut. Oh my God, I can't believe you want that. I'm not that type of woman. I want to ask you why. Why are you not? Because I was taught. Well, what if you were taught wrong? This is what I'm all about, challenging the norms, challenging, religious belief, cultural beliefs, and people are gonna, they're gonna shake. This is me, right? I want to challenge why you believe and why does it work for you? What is working for you? Or is it actually fears, insecurities that are creating you to go with the cultural norms? Is it insecurities that are, creating you to rock the boat, that you want to be so accepted so bad that you're not willing to go after what you really maybe crave and what you really want in a relationship or in a marriage or sexually, people? What is keeping you in that little box, if you will? Is that a box? I don't know. Not a square one, I guess. It might be sort of thrown all over the place. Okay. What is keeping you confined in those aspects and living the life that you want to be? Again, it's not about being selfish. It's about being happy and being healthy, whatever that means to you. And I ask people all the time on a daily basis in my office, virtual session, whatever, what to you is a healthy, happy sex life? What is a healthy, happy relationship? And I question, where did you learn this? Where did you believe this? Where did you, well, because I was taught this. Who taught you? Were they right? Maybe that worked for them, but maybe it does not work for you. Simple, right? So can you know what? Challenge those beliefs, challenge the cultural norms, go after about, what? Why do I believe this? Why do I think this is gross? Why do I think this should be the way it does? Okay. And a lot of people still want to believe, right, that the man is the provider. What the heck does that mean? Does that mean the man pays all the bills? And I'm like, do they pick and choose how they, and that's okay. Again, I'm going to challenge that. Why do you think that that is okay? Why, maybe, but you want the woman work and doesn't pay any bills. I'm like, why is that? Why? I'm like, really? I'm old fashioned that way, but you work you practice premarital sex, you love oral sex, woohoo, right? I'm all about that. But these are the beliefs I want to challenge and have people. Again, it's not a right or wrong. It's looking at you need to line up with somebody that is okay with that again. Okay. Again, going after it's not that right or wrong aspect. It is being able to go after, you know what? Are you able to challenge those aspects and to be able to, you know what? Some Mike just mentioned about, nude camping, and it's funny. Why not, right? Can you do that? But again, is it going to infringe on other people's rights? And who challenges that? Who goes after that element? And to be able to, kick it up a notch and kick up those elements to where, you know what? I'm going to challenge that belief. Why is it wrong to walk around in the house naked? Why is it, is that wrong? Is it damaging for kids to see the parents naked? Right? Again, this is oh my God, we can't do that. Why can't you teach them about the human body, about anatomy, and to be able to respect, that doesn't mean you allow someone to touch you or whatever because you are naked, but are you able to challenge those beliefs? Are you able to challenge those aspects? Okay. And it's not a right or wrong. It's not, oh, yeah, Love Marie. You mentioned I'm going over on my other, my public figure page is about looking at, she loves to initiate. Woohoo! I love women that can initiate and that owns their sexuality. And you're right. Openness is required, Angela, not jealousy. And there is a big difference. There's some people that, the man has to make the decisions and control the situations, right? Why? I'm going to challenge it. Why can't you be partnerships? And what does that mean? Can you be partners as far as, financially, sexually, doing household chores and duties around that, parenting aspects? Mike, you offered to take my girlfriend camping and told her to make the arrangement. She chose a nudist resort. You know what? Awesome for her. Now, are you okay with that, Mike? Are you cool with that? And to be able to look, number one, I want to know where the hell this camp is. And I know there's nudist resorts in Mexico, Florida, all over the place. I don't know where you live, but I'd love to be able to find that out, right? And how many people, you know what? That is what I'm talking about, challenging the cultural norms. Would you be able to go to a nudist beach, a nudist resort with those aspects and challenging, are those your insecurity? And who says that is wrong? That is, oh my God, a nudist, it's wrong. It's immoral. Who decides that? We were born naked into this world. So, everybody associates, being naked and all those aspects that it's wrong, that it's, immoral, it's unjust. Tell me, why is that? It's not raping anybody else. It's not going fondling other people against those, their norm, their wishes. Again, it's not about harming yourself and it's not about harming others. And some people, is it that you go with cultural beliefs, religious beliefs, because it's sort of, I'm going to challenge you because it helps sort of ease the insecurities. See, I don't do this because my cultural beliefs, religious beliefs, how I was raised. My question is, are you afraid to challenge those because you want to be accepted by the greater amount of people? You want to be accepted by who raised you. You want to be accepted by family members, the church, and all this. You know what? At what cost does it take to be accepted? Are you accepted for who you are or who others want you to be? And this goes, talking about, sexuality, talking about how you work your relationship, how marriage looks like to you. Even if you want to get married, there's people that do not want to get married. They want to live together happily ever after, whatever, have kids, not be legally married. And there's some people that frown upon, that's just wrong. That's just wrong. Tell me, why is that wrong? Why is that wrong? Is it affecting you? Does it affect your life? No, it's probably none of your business or concern. Yes, I told you I am politically correct, incorrect. Okay. So it's going back on those elements to, are you able to challenge those beliefs? Are you able to, look at how you want to live, how you want your relationship to be, how you want your sex life to be? You know what? Even if you want to try a different sexual act, you want to try tantric sex, you want to try, excuse me, Kama Sutra type of thing. Oh my God, I can't, ever try that because that means I enjoy sex. Well, damn, I would hope you would enjoy sex, that type of thing. Where are your beliefs? Where are they formed on the form of sexuality, on the form of what a man should do, what a woman should do, or what a woman shouldn't do, what a man shouldn't do? Where did you form these beliefs? And I want you to dig deep because a lot of people won't ever challenge themselves. They won't ever look at that because they were taught not to. I'm giving yourself permission to challenge those beliefs. I'm giving you permission to be able to ask those questions about where you got your beliefs from, of what a healthy, happy relationship is, what sex is all about, right? Is it okay to enjoy oral sex, anal sex, or, oh my God, that's gross, that's taboo? Where did you learn this from? Where did you learn it from that, you know what? Sex is supposed to be just between a man and a woman. Can you challenge these aspects? Why do you believe what you believe? Okay. Can you do that? How many people are actually brave enough and courageous enough to be able to do that? And looking at those insecurities of doing so, what would be so difficult in asking those questions? Okay. This is not a right or wrong, people. It's going after about being an adult, being emotionally mature, and being able to make healthy decisions for you and not living your life according to somebody else, right? There's how many people try to challenge themselves that, look at, everybody talks about keeping up with the Jones, right? Neighbors got a new fence. We need a new fence. They got a pool. We need a pool. They bought a new car. I got a new car, right? Type of thing that you're keeping up with societal standards to be accepted, right? To make yourself feel important. Are these aspects real? Are these aspects holding you back from who you really want to be and what's important to you? So I want to challenge you. I would love you to comment down below. And that might be, I'll follow up maybe tomorrow with maybe a survey or some insights. What are some things, beliefs that you challenge? What are you doing to, challenge the beliefs that you were raised with? I can tell you, I was raised Catholic. Am I Catholic now? Hell to the no. That's fine, right? I was raised that way. I'm not religious at all. I'm spiritual, okay? I'm soulful. That doesn't mean I'm a bad person. That doesn't mean I'm not compassionate. I'm not caring. That I don't, believe in the heart and soul of people. That I don't try to heal hearts. A lot of people view things, if you're not a certain way, you're wrong, you're evil, right? That something's wrong with you if you don't follow a certain norm. And this cuts across religious beliefs, cultural beliefs. What about family beliefs as well? Okay. And does it really believe or mean that you are a bad person? And some people, they can't comprehend the differences between that. And I tell people, I'm huge. I respect people's beliefs. I respect people's, values and morals. Absolutely. Big time. Okay. I want people to live their life. I want you to live their life according to you. But are you living the life according to yourself, or are you living it according to somebody else? Okay. Think about it. What are some stuff? Maybe you want to go have sex in a car, in a parking lot, whatever. Legal disclosure, right? Don't call me if you get called by the cops or caught by the cops, that type of thing, right? But some, oh my God, you can't do that. That's immoral. Why is that immoral? Right? Well, you don't want to have kids around, that type of thing. I get that. But, being able to challenge certain beliefs that, maybe the taboos, and talking about, even fantasies, right? Fantasies tend to be about taboos. Why are they taboos? Or are they actually things that you want to try and implement in your life, but you're afraid to because of how your partner would think about you or value you? And that is the risk about, about sharing fantasies, because the other people or a person might think you're whacked, you're freaky, woohoo, in a good way, maybe, that you're wrong, you're, a bad person. And again, it's not about hurting somebody else or about hurting yourself, not about that. But a lot of people are afraid to get judged. They're afraid to be real. They're afraid to be authentic with what they believe or what they feel for, you know, the fear fact of being judged, not being accepted, not being liked, not being loved. And let's face it, a huge human aspect is we want to be loved. I want to be loved. I want to be accepted, but I don't want to be loved and accepted for me being how somebody else wants me to be. Not at all. You get me? So I'm going to challenge you. What beliefs have you challenged? And are you glad you did? Talk about sexuality challenges. What about morals and values you were raised with? You know what have you challenged? And are you happy that that you did challenge those, that you did question those beliefs? And some people, they don't want us to challenge those beliefs. They do not want us to go against the grain. And I'm telling people, I'm giving you permission. Okay. We're not talking breaking laws. We're not talking about, harm to others or, to ourselves. Well, unless you like that little hard spanky, right? That type of thing. And again, maybe some people, oh, it's wrong that, you like to be spanked. Ooh, that type of thing. And it's one of those things I'm going to bring up. There's men, right? They might fantasize about anal play, but then they're taught or they believe that if they like anal play, it means they're homosexual. It means they're gay. I'm like, what? No, it doesn't. It just means you like anal play. It's who you're attracted to. If you're sexually fluid, if you're, gay, lesbian, homosexual, bisexual, polysexual, trisexual, means try everything, right? That type of aspect. And there's a lot of beliefs out there that are wrong, that are just faulty. And I want people to challenge those aspects because it can make your life even happier. It can make you a lot freer, and you're not living, watching, over your shoulders and trying to meet everybody's approval. Okay. So challenge yourself. Look at maybe how you were 20 years ago, 10 years ago, and where are you at now with your beliefs about sexuality, about, what a healthy, happy relationship or marriage is to you, and does it align in how you grew up, or maybe that's what you feel or how it should be because you were told that's how it should be. I want you to challenge those beliefs. Okay. Check out my website, theartofrelationships.org. Check it out. You can catch me live right here on Facebook weekly, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. Everybody take care. Have an awesome evening. Make sure you like my public figure page, Facebook/Detroit's Love Guru. I would love it if you went to YouTube, The Art of Relationships with Greg Dudzinski. Like it, subscribe to my YouTube page. I'd be very, very humbled, very flattered. And, going back, everybody, promote peace and love, and let's stop hate. Another thing, going against cultural norms, right? I'm highly educated, right? I don't brag. I don't go around running around it. I'm supposed to be professional, right? And look at me, right? Oh my God, I have tattoos. Woohoo! I have tattoos. Oh my God, that's so unprofessional. Who states that, right? In what setting, what field, right? And we know it can matter to a lot of people, right? Maybe that's why I'm my own boss. Maybe that's why I have my own private practice. But I want people to be real and comfortable in their own skin. And that does not mean that we are bad people. I'm not about being bad. I'm not about being disrespectful and treating others poorly. I'm all about just the opposite, about getting rid of racism, getting rid of discrimination. And that would be one, for those people that are racist out there, that are discrimination against whatever, right? My question is why? that type of aspect. Okay. So again, check out my website, theartofrelationships.org. Check out my YouTube page as well. Follow me on Facebook, like, subscribe me on YouTube. I appreciate it very much, people. Peace and love. Everybody have a good night. Bye-bye.